Let's go over some great ideas for lead magnets. Now, when it comes to lead magnets and adding value in advance for your target market, there are some really important things to consider. Now, Russell Brunson from his book, .com Secrets on page 20, he introduces the idea of a value ladder and the notion that as people ascend the ladder, the price goes up, but also the amount of value goes up. Another person I've heard explain it as a way to work with people in the most intimate way you can afford. Because if you want to hire somebody as a one-on-one coach, that'd be at the top of the value ladder, and you may not be able to afford that, so you might have to download their free magnet and listen to their podcast and stuff like that, right? Like that would be at the bottom of the value ladder. It's free or it's cheap, but it's not a ton of intimacy. So the price goes up, the value goes up, and the intimacy goes up as well. So here are some examples I came up with, and this is part of the 1 Hour Funnel book that we talk about at onehourfunnelbook.com, and this is part of the 1 Hour Funnel course that we have as well. But I just wanted to extrapolate these few slides and talk about what this could look like for your business. Now, when I started 1 Hour Funnel and my marketing agency, Red Anchor Marketing, back in 2017, these are ways you can you can allow me to help you get marketing results in your business. You could engage with the free stuff at the bottom, the ebook, the physical book, the course or whatever. You can do a done with you marketing kind of group coaching implementation program, a little bit more expensive. You can have me run your done for you marketing campaigns. And at the top, just to prove a point, you could hire me as your chief marketing officer. Now there's some number, I don't know what it is, $2 million a year or something like that it would take to get me to come be your CMO. But there is some number, and that would be high price, high intimacy, high value, where at the very top of that ladder there, I literally come to work in your office. Does that make sense? At the bottom, you just download the free stuff and you engage with it that way. What about my wife? She has an events company called Your Branded Event. I put course with the question mark because she's still kicking around the idea of a course. But what if she had a two-step PDF or a 2-page PDF on how to run your first 2-day in-person mastermind workshop? Like, what do you need to consider? How to negotiate your contract, how to negotiate your food and beverage. Do you need a room block or not? Whatever that quick start guide would be for her ideal customer who might at the end hire her for her consulting or for her done for you workshops, which she's done both of those. And she's nobody's full-time events manager. But again, to prove a point, the highest price, value, results, and intimacy you could work with my wife in a professional manner would be if she was your full-time events manager that worked in your office, right? And on the bottom end, she'd have to create some kind of lead magnet. Well, let's give you a few more examples. And I'm going to go over here to, I've got some I'm going to show you from my hard drive on my computer. Local photographer. If you're in a local kind of business, what if you could provide headshots for not very expensive for people, maybe $29 for a couple of headshots, right? And you could run your day in a way that people could come meet you at a coffee shop where you're going to be, and they could line up and you'd have your camera there and you take a couple of photos, and you could maybe do 10 in an hour or 15 in an hour or 25 in an hour or something like that. And you could make pretty good money running headshots for people. And then maybe you said, hey, would you like me to do a full session? It's a full 1 hour session for you, and that's $250, not $29. And I've got a couple of openings this month and would love to come do that for you. And then maybe you get some professional headshots, or you come shoot at a corporate event or something like that. And then the kitchen sink or the wedding package or the whatever that is, right? Where you come to their office and do their whole office. That is additional value, more price, more results, more intimacy in that way. A couple more. What if you're in the fitness business? What if you did a 3-day challenge or a booty blaster workout, right? Or an arm pump workout. It's a specific body part. It's not the whole body, but it gets them a taste. Maybe it's a stretching routine or a pre-exercise guide, or it's a buyer's list or a resource guide of things that you need in your home to be a little bit more healthy. It could be a food scale and a stretching band and a yoga band and comfortable shoes. Like, you don't have to give them the things, but you give them the shopping list they could take to the store. That'd be free. And then you could invite them to grab your PDF workouts for cheap. And then maybe there's an accountability partner. Maybe there's some personal training. Then there's live-in at the top, right? You can say, hey, come move in with me and cook all my food and prepare all of my workouts and exercises and keep my mindset right. Like, that's the most I could think of if that was the value ladder for a personal trainer. And the last one here, before I show you some more examples on my hard drive, would be if you were a dentist. My son went to the dentist this morning and he got a cleaning. And then above the cleaning, my son didn't do this obviously, but there's a whitening where you go in for the cleaning. It's not much to get your teeth cleaned. In fact, a lot of places that's their initial entry into the business is they send out mailers to people new in the neighborhood and say, hey, we'll come clean your teeth for $20 or $50 or something like that. And now you're in their office. You can experience them. You can give them money. You can grow in intimacy and adoration for that dental practice. Then maybe you come back for whitening and they get your teeth whitening, or you get a retainer, or you get cosmetic dentistry and you get implants and things like that from your dentist. That is the highest level of price and value as far as getting the transformation of a smile that you didn't love to a smile that you now think is amazing. So let's see if I can do this. Looks like I can. just going to give you some examples of some PDFs. I have a file folder on my computer called ebooks I've downloaded. And so some of these were free, some of these were cheap. And then this is just to get your imagination going as well. So let's just go a couple at a time. This is an actual PDF of the book. I think this came, I don't even know what's in this or how to, I guess I can just scroll on down. So this is a PDF that went along with a free training that ClickFunnels did on an expert secrets training. That was the handout that went with it. This guy is hilarious, named Stan Henry. And he had a lead magnet called 7 Proven Steps to Creating, Running, and Profiting from Facebook Ads. And this was his lead magnet, and it's really great. It's not that long. It's, 10 or 15 pages, something like that. And then he's got the next step. That's all for now, but look out for the next email. I'm going to be sending you several emails that show you how I went from this, and I'm going to give you one of my best ad trainings for free, but you got to read the emails to get it. So he takes you a little bit deeper in the funnel there. This one, I forget what that one is. Skip that one. This is from WordStream. I download a lot of their lead magnets. This was 44 fabulous Facebook advertising tips and tricks and marketing tricks. So this is a really rich content from WordStream. Well, WordStream is an online, I don't even know what they do. It's like SEO and pay-per-click and stuff like that. But I've downloaded some of their magnets here. This one is the ridiculously awesome guide to Facebook remarketing. This is how to create Facebook lead ads that convert. These were all free PDFs that WordStream wanted to give me so I could go deeper down their funnel or ascend their ladder, etc. This was notes. I was going to say show notes. This was conference notes that this guy, Tim, wrote at the 2016 Funnel Hacking Live. I just had saved the PDF of the notes, and he just took notes at all the events, and he had this as his lead magnet. This is the list building blueprint, the exact step-by-step process used to generate more than 4 million leads and over $100 million in sales from Ryan Levesque. Welcome to your list building blueprint, the secret sauce, quizzes and questions, how to use it, how to map it out, etc. This was part of his Ask Method launch, I believe, which is something like a $2,000 course, but he put this type of content in the front to get you excited about the content and to get you ideas. Let's see what else we got here. This is the, I love this magnet because I'm not going to zoom in, but this is the Marketing Secrets Binge Guide. This was all of the Marketing Secrets episodes. This is so crazy they put this together. Somebody went back through all the ClickFunnels podcasts, the Marketing Secrets podcast, and episode 1 linked it up to iTunes, Blog, and Stitcher, and like a 1-sentence summary of what was covered in that podcast. So this is such a crazy labor of love that somebody put together, and it's amazing. But they gave this away as a free lead magnet as well to grow their list. Plus This is a software company, and they had a lead magnet called Campaigns of the Titans, Volume 2, 300 pages of campaign walkthroughs from the Infusionsoft pros you like and trust. This one is probably not an ebook as much, but this is from Design Pickle. They have a flat fee graphic design service, and they would love for guys like me to help them bring more clients to them. So this is probably not content, but you could see how it could be about, how to grow your business with the Design Pickle affiliate program, like how to make money while you sleep or something like that, or the agency guide, the agency quick start guide to bringing in, affiliate income from Design Pickle or whatever that would be, right? That could be the type of content that they could have put out. This is from Digital Marketer, the Appointment Getter template, and this is one of their free lead magnets leading into their membership site, I believe. So just a really simple PDF. And if you're worried about some of these being designed or over-designed, going, well, I'm not a graphic designer, you can always hire somebody on Fiverr. You can use a free service like Canva to use some of their templates and get downloads or get things made that way and spice it up. But you can see some of these. This is very minimal design. This is from Dean Jackson. This is his email mastery, how to get more prospects, convert more leads, and orchestrate referrals. And it's really just a PDF. It's just black and white. There's not a lot going on here. And this is actually an audio transcript of an interview that he did with Joe Polish. So this isn't like, lest you overthink what you have to do. And yeah, you can see this is 114 pages. I may not recommend this exact format, but you get the idea of what a really simple PDF could be. Those are some more WordStream examples. This is from a friend of mine, Yuri Elkame, The Flat Stomach Secret, 7 Unknown Ways to Lose Stomach Fat and Get Toned Abs by Yuri. And I never even looked at this, but it was some free lead magnet I got, and I really liked it. I'm a student of marketing, and as you start to market your products and services, I would recommend that you start to become a student of that as well. And I save these swipe files, so to speak, into these different, I have ads I like, I have funnels I like, and now I've got these ebooks as well. So the Freedom Multiplier, how to multiply revenues with fewer clients and no stress. This is also more of an ebook, but guys and girls, this looks like a Word document. Like that little call out there looks like a Word document from 2014, and it's like really simple. Not a lot of design to that. This is an actual book, I think. How to Create a Podcast by David Gearheart, producer of The Growth Show. It's a beginner's guide to making a podcast. Introduction, the feed, the setup, the content, the production, and the marketing and measuring. That's really great. How to Get Consulting Clients Fast by Frank Kern, even if nobody's ever heard of you. And this is another ebook, but again, this sure looks like a Word document you put together as well. How to Start Creating Your First Online Course from Kajabi. Now, Kajabi wants you to pay them, I don't know what their fee is, about $100 a month to use their software, and they put lead magnets like this out to say, hey, if they like this, they're raising their hand saying, this is content that I would like to experience. And you know that people that download this lead magnet would love to also learn how to make an online course. This is a different version. I don't know what the difference is here on that one, but and then close to wrapping up here. Yeah, this is the last one. The $1 Million Coach Toolkit from $1millioncoach.com. This is Taki Moore, and he had a free resource guide. And this toolkit, these are worksheets that he took you through in an online training, and that was it. And I think he also had an ebook that he was giving away for free for Taki Moore. So these are just ones I've downloaded. Again, these aren't necessarily as many one-page cheat sheets and guides like we talked about on the previous in the PowerPoint presentation. But what if you just limited yourself to 1 or 2 pages and you could just get somebody from point A to point B with the transformation you seek to create? So for me, with the funnel marketing side, everything I know about how to market a funnel and run traffic to it with Facebook ads and get tens of thousands of leads and make hundreds of thousands of dollars, what if I just really extrapolated, or Digital Marketer talks about it like splintering, if I could splinter off a little piece of that course, a little piece of the content, a little piece of the transformation, and make that my 1 or 2 page PDF. So for me, it could be kind of a video like this: how to create a lead magnet, how to name your lead magnet naming conventions, etc. I could teach that in 1 or 2 pages, and that would get people value. And as Dean Jackson, my friend, says, it makes the invisible prospects visible. People that engage with your 1 or 2 page cheat sheet, quick start guide, download, FAQ, PDF, the 5 questions to ask before you ever do XYZ, or whatever it is in your business, they start to get value and they get a result and they attribute the success back to you.